YouTube. I am still working on the exact same book as last week. Like, God, it's been so busy, man. Like, honestly, TikTok's giving me a bunch of weird stuff. Honestly, like, just having to do all the errands around the apartment. I don't know if everything just kind of like built up or if I suddenly became tidy around the apartment, but everywhere I look, there's something to put away, something to clean, and I don't know where that motivation came from, but I got a lot of stuff done and nothing done at the same time. Taylor and Travis's... Oh, is that Taylor Swift? Sorry, nothing against her. I'm not a Swiftie, so I don't know if that's Taylor Swift. I'm assuming because that's when you first name Taylor, that's usually a Swift. Last 25 pages of the toll. Okay, give me your honest opinion, and you can totally be against my opinion. My opinion is I freaking love how the toll was written because it's a puzzle piece. Like it's a puzzle you have to put together. Did you enjoy the toll? Because a lot of my friends hated it because of how it like jumped time and characters and perspectives, but I loved it because of that. Yeah, Oliver's, I snuck some pumpkin into his food. He didn't want pumpkin earlier. I tried giving him a little bit of pumpkin. He didn't want it. I snuck it into his food. He had no idea. He gobbled it up. So I'm hoping that moves some stuff. Because right now, like, Oliver is no longer in TMI. For those who have no idea, the reason why I have not gone live or even posted the last few days is because my 16-year-old cat decided to have diarrhea. And that has been especially fun because he's a long-haired cat, which means it gets on everything. And then on top of that, what I did not say in the video is that whenever his hips or his butt hurt, his tail stays down. And if your tail stays down when you go into the litter box, you're pooping on your tail, and if your poop is diarrhea, today was the first day I didn't have to go in there and like ravishly clean everything before acknowledging his presence. For anyone that just joined in, hi. But today was the first day that he didn't have any bowel movement. He didn't go number 2, but that's also like where I'm worried, like he hasn't gone number 2. Like I'm just waiting for like my boy, you've had a lot to eat. You're eating normally. So I'm gonna start sneaking more pumpkin into his food tomorrow over the next few days, and hopefully... Hi, Kate from the Philippines. I promise we do not always talk about cat poop. I was acknowledging why I haven't been on lately because I normally am on weeknights. Oliver is good. I just gave him some food. He hopped out of the shower. His tail was up. Like, I think he's good now. I can't wait to give him a bath, but it just sucks because the only way I can go to Austin and meet RF Kwong is if he gives me a good solid stool and I give him a bath. So, if that doesn't happen before 6 a.m., including the bath, I will not get to meet RF Kwong. And then tomorrow I gotta basically contact the store and figure out how to get my signed copy. They can't guarantee the book will be signed. It all depends on if she has time to pre-sign some books. They're like 100% of the time they do, but if there's a delayed flight or something, we can't promise anything. So, it is what it is. But now I'm not in a rush to read Poppy War. No need for that. I will be reading it, but no rush for Poppy War. So I am hopefully finishing the book that was once an arc 7 days ago. Yeah! So I'll be finishing this tonight. That is my goal, to finish it. And then if I finish it early enough, I will be moving on to Baby Dragon Cafe because I have the arc for Baby Dragon Bakery that comes out on Tuesday. Because we love it when they do that. So, let's get to reading. Guys, got 1 minute to grab your books and drinks and cats. Make sure your cats are not covered in brown gunk. I'm glad I discovered it when I did because it was like late Friday night. And had I been asleep, Oliver would have just been smearing poop everywhere. Because he was still going to the litter box. But that's when I realized I needed to lock that baby up. So he's been in the bathroom since Saturday morning. Can't wait till he feels better and I give him a bath and I deep clean that bathroom like nobody's business. Ugh. Currently reading The Missing Half by Ashley Flowers. Ooh, I haven't heard the podcast. Oh, let me move this over. Pop out the chat. I am also on YouTube, and if you're on YouTube, I'm also on TikTok. Choose your preference. But we got 30 minutes on the clock. Worms and dragons. Happy reading. Why am I so far away? There we go. that go for everyone? YouTube, let me know if the Wi-Fi gets glitchy. Spotify has been like randomly skipping my songs in the middle of a song, and the only thing I could find is that internet connection could be a factor in that. So, let me know. Why are you doing this? There we go. Page 50 of Giovanni's room. Reading Warstorm. I'm hoping and praying, but I don't think I shall finish. I think I'll finish this book tonight. I just don't think I'll be able to finish it with you guys. I'll definitely have to do it after I give Oliver his medicine at 11. Let's see, I am currently on página 288. I'm only at 67%. Yeah, this book is not going to get finished tonight. Page 204. Page 18 of Shadow in the Ember. 120, Two Twisted Crowns. I think he's... I'm worried because... Okay, for quick recap. I have a senior cat that had diarrhea all weekend long, and now he's like at the tail end of it. I don't know if that's a pun. I'm too tired. But the good news is diarrhea has stopped. The bad news is I haven't seen him go number 2 all day. According to the vet, that's normal. Like for a cat to not poop at all once they're like coming off the tail end of diarrhea. I hope that's the case. His eating has not slowed down. He's drinking a little less water than usual, but I'm giving him tons of wet food, so at least he's still getting that. I snuck some pumpkin into his food, and he gobbled it up, so I'm hoping it works its magic. Yeah, fun times. Fun times. I gotta give him a whole bath before he can get out of the bathroom. Finishing a library book before I jump into Inheritance. It's called Anima Rising, and it's good so far. Sorry, I heard my cats. Nice. I just need to finish. I have to reassess what I'm gonna read. I think what I'm gonna do... I'm doing Baby Dragon Cafe, Baby Dragon Bakery next. I was gonna do Poppy War. Now that I'm not gonna meet R.F. Kuang, there's no rush. So I think I'm gonna focus on books that I have to read to complete a series. So like, I think my next one up might be Fallen... What is that book called? Where are you be? Oh, wait, what? Oh, I guess I reorganized it and I didn't realize I did that. Okay, what's the Krista Broadbent? No, let's just go to Serpents. There we go. Serpents. Why can't I find the name of this book? Okay. Crowns of Jesus. Thank you. The Fallen and the Kiss of Dusk. I keep wanting to call it the Fallen Dusk and the Kiss of Death. I don't know why. That's not what it's called. It is the Fallen and the Kiss of Dusk. To be fair, I got Songbird and the Heart of Stone confused all the time as well, because that one... I got that one confused with Ballad and the Songbird of... We need to, like, minimize the amount of words allowed on a book title. That's my petition. We're ignoring the 20 plus AO3 tabs I already had open in the past week. Wait. I should know this. I should know this. Wait, what is AO3? Oh, is it fan fiction? That's what I see is fan fiction? Ah, okay. Sorry, learning. Okay, this is crazy. And no, I'm not going to tell you where it is. In high school, actually, in 2005, I wrote a fan fiction based off Ninja Turtles. And it was like, almost like a mystery. It was a real like dark action mystery type fan fiction. And I wrote like 5 chapters of it. And I was so into it. I was the kind of kid though, where like I had my action figures. And I had to like act out the scene to know what to write. And I would be there in my room playing with my toys to figure out how a scene would go. How would they naturally interact, and then type my story. So I remember those days. So, I last updated this fan fiction like in 2008. And forgot about it. I got an email 2 days ago. And it was one of those, like, it was like a scammer email. Like, hello, author, I am very intrigued in insert title here. And I would like to speak to... It was just like one of those, like, random things. But it was weird because it was just like the email's like, so-and-so messaged you regarding your fan fiction. I have been looking for that for years because I forgot what it was called. I forgot what I called it. I forgot what my name was on fan fiction. I forgot what I had called myself. I just like forgot about it. And I don't know why I thought fan fiction wasn't even like a website anymore. So I found it and I saved the link and I'm gonna go back and read. I don't think it would be that bad. But I'm gonna go back and read what I wrote. Because I wanted to write a book. And I was practicing in fan fiction. And the formatting looks good. It's definitely a lot of dialogue to keep the story moving. But I knew nothing about, like, plot points and themes. And I just wanted to tell a story. Like an episode, like a TV episode. See this. Spotify is just like... Spotify is glitching. My Wi-Fi signal is not strong, is what it is telling me. So again, YouTube, if anything happens tonight, we should be okay, but just in case, because my Wi-Fi signal is not as fast as it's supposed to be right now, and I feel like Spectrum is going to be getting a call tomorrow. Hey! I think we're supposed to get lawnmowers tomorrow. I don't know, I gotta see what's going on. Because I found another cable sticking out of the ground, and I'm just tired of that whole thing. Miraculous Ladybug fanfic in like the 7th grade. It's still on the platform. I can't delete it because I lost the account. No! Yeah, mine, I wrote about see? I don't know why I can't say that. Ninja Turtles, I have to slow it down. I have like an orange car that I was gonna name Mikey. But then everyone was like, oh, Mikey, why? And then I had to say, oh, from the Ninja Turtles. And it's so hard for me to say Ninja Turtles without, like, stopping to slow down that I was like, it's Charizard. My car is Charizard. So, that's what that is. But I was a huge turtle fanatic. Like, there was one year for Christmas, all I got was action figures. Like, I even had, like, the 12-inch figures. I had the sewer slider, I had the shell cycle, I had the Lair, the open up Lair, I had all the individual action figures. Did I have a plush? No, there was a pizza place that had it as a prize and I wanted it, but I don't think I ever got it. I got my nephews the stuffed animals. But, oh my gosh. Take me back to the day when Ninja Turtles had like really cool TV shows. Like early 2000s I think was awesome. The OG cartoons aren't bad, but I liked the edginess of the 2000s Turtles. I think after that, when it started getting more CGI, it was starting to resemble something like kind of like Teen Titans, morphing into Teen Titans Go. It's like you really lose a lot of that like So, I need to look up 2000 cartoons and just watch those. I'm finishing The Saint Magical Power, Book 3. I haven't heard of that one. Okay. Yeah, Spotify keeps telling me I can't play this right now because of your signal. I'm supposed to be getting 400 speeds and I'm only getting barely 300. TikTok filtered some comments. Alright, speeds are starting to get back up there. Alright, 30 minutes on the clock. Happy sprinting, everybody. Alright. How did that go for you guys? I can't tell if my upstairs neighbors are moving around a lot or if there's thunder. No idea. And the weather app is not loading because my internet is slow right now. So no idea. I'm also pretty sure my teeth have like stuff in them. My apologies. Hello, Kelso. Hey, Valentina. Sorry, I said that with the Spanish accent. That's the only way I've ever read that name before. So I apologize if I was incorrect. Oh, probably. I mean, their dogs. Probably, but it's just like I can't tell if there's like upstairs. I can't tell if it's thunder or if they're just walking upstairs. What up, Katie? I have no idea if I have stuff in my teeth. And every time I want to load the weather app, it's not like... My internet is slow. And what I'm worried about is I have new neighbors. So I'm really hoping tonight's just like a one-off beat, internet being slow, and it's not gonna stay like this. Oliver's good. He's still in the bathroom. Oliver, my cat, had like a whole... He's a long-haired senior cat, and he had a whole bout of diarrhea this weekend. So... He hasn't had diarrhea today, but he also hasn't gone number 2 yet, and the vet says that's normal, so I'm just like the very paranoid mama. He's had his medication. I snuck in some pumpkin into his food, so just waiting for a turd to tell me how he's doing. I'm waiting for the turd to give me a turd. I am on YouTube tonight, yes. What up, Alex? Page 428. Dude, you're about to finish that book. As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. That's only, mental math, 27 pages left, I think. I think I have that right. Reading Kushiel's Dart? I've never heard of that before. Let me see. Yeah, there's like potential of storms, but I don't think they're here yet. Let me see. Kushiel's Dart. Beep boop boop boop. Boop. No, I never heard of this before. I don't think I've ever seen it before. Land of is laser should be grace that angels found land saw good. Race that rose from the seed of angels and men live by one simple rule, love as thou wilt. I have to see. I don't know. Sounds interesting, though. Reading The Summer I Turned Pretty. Oh, awesome. 25 pages into Nemo Rising by Christopher Moore, and I am already so invested. I've laughed like 10 times. I saw that. Reading Summer You Turned Pretty. Yep. Let me see here. Get that back on. I was hoping to unwrap Baby Dragon Cafe tonight, but I don't think that's gonna happen. This is a really good read. It's a really good read. I don't know if it's font size. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's page. I don't know. But I thought I'd be done with this a lot faster than I... Like, this book is only 400 and something pages. Which, to me, if it's under 500, I'm like, oh, like 3 to 4 days. This is like longer than a week. That's my own fault. I haven't gone live in a bit just because I was dealing with Oliver and I was only reading like 50 pages a night. Not even 50, less than 50. Way less than 50. My favorite genre is honestly young adult epic fantasy. Yes, there is a young adult epic fantasy. I know there's an adult epic fantasy. but I do like more of the young adult genre. I don't know. I just find it a lot more relatable since they tend to really focus more on the underdog story. I love a good underdog, chosen orphan, no chance at defeating the kingdom and overthrowing the tyrannical king. Like, I love books like that. Reading 30. It depends. So, my biggest thing is I don't believe in slow or fast readers, and I don't believe in book counts. I have book counts on my apps just so they would, like, shut up and, like, I can, like, how many books have I read this year? Just for the fun of it. But I don't think, those should be determining factors, because a book, for example, this is a good example. What time is it? Where's that book? Do I want to dig you out? Actually, I don't want to dig you out. If you look at the Crowns of Nyaxia series, the first book, let's say it's like this thick, and the second book is like this thick. The second book actually has more pages than the first book. So there's page thickness. Then there's margin spacing. So this book actually has very big top and bottom margins, decent sized side margins. But if you look at Brandon Sanderson's books, those are like all the way out here to the margins. Also, Crowns of Nyaxia has very tiny font. If you're reading a book like this, or even a book like Legendborn, where the lines are a lot more spaced out, the font's slightly bigger. So I don't believe in page counts. So Red Rising, I would read about 10 to 12 pages every 30 minutes. Skyward, I would read 25 to 30 pages every 30 minutes. And that's really because of how the book is formatted. It's so different. So different. I don't know too much about fantasy. Valentina, what do you lean toward? There's so much in fantasy. There's romance fantasy. There's young adult fantasy. I will always say Aragon. That is an epic fantasy. So you're talking about dragons, going on a quest, going on a journey, discovering oneself. Those books are like 600 to 800 pages each. Actually, I don't think they're more than 700 pages. I forget how big Inheritance is, but I don't think it's that big. So like I will always pitch Aragon. I'm currently reading The Night Ends with Fire, which is The Night Ends with Fire. This is book 2, The Dragon Wakes with Thunder. It's like a Mulan. It's like a Mulan retelling, but she's not necessarily the hero of the story. She's not the villain, but she's out for her own self means, not out to save people. And instead of having like a little ancestral Mushu, she has like a spirit dragon. It goes a lot more in depth, but the spirit dragon, it's not like they're a team. They're almost bonded enemies, but not in a romance sense. Not at all. Like, this is a full-on spirit dragon. There's no human or romance happening there. But it's a spirit dragon that she's somehow bonded with, without giving any spoilers. But they're not necessarily a team duo, if that makes any kind of sense. There's like the Glacian trilogy, which is like a fantasy romance, but very subtle romance, which is what I love. I don't like spice. Shadow and Bone series is fantastic. That deals with a lot of like magical elements. So Inheritance is bigger. Okay, I couldn't tell because I was reading Fourth Wing after my Aragon reread, and I couldn't remember if... Because I think... No, not Fourth Wing, sorry. I was reading... I forget what series I was reading. Okay, so Aragon series is over 800 pages for Inheritance. And then I think Brissinger and Eldest... I have this. Like, paperback edition. I think I have the... Let's see. Brissinger is over 700, almost 750 pages. Eldest is just under 700 pages. So they get bigger. So First book is about 500 pages. Second book is just under 700. Next book is, I forgot what I said. 750 pages. That's right. Read like one book a year. That's totally fine. I read 3 books in 2022, and I thought that was the most I had like ever read in a year. I just choose like, some people look at us like, when do you have time to read? Well, I don't watch TV. Nothing against it. I just don't watch TV. So instead of sitting down to watch an episode or sitting down to watch a movie or sitting down to play a video game, I sit down to read. Different hobby. Or sitting down to scroll. I tend to read. Hi, Christina. Hello. Read Breaking Dawn or The Fault in Our Stars. I would say Breaking Dawn, Alex, on YouTube. And if you haven't already, read Midnight Sun as well. Midnight Sun was written like 12 years after Twilight. It takes place, it's basically Edward's perspective. It's Twilight in Edward's perspective. You can read it at any point in the series. Just make sure that if you're reading the Twilight series, read Midnight Sun. Before or after, doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong way. Just throw it in there. All right, 30 minutes on the clock, everyone. Happy sprinting. What is that? Okay. How did that go? Why does it feel so much later than it actually is? Like it feels late. Ugh. I think we'll do... Hang on, I gotta figure out when to give Oliver's medicine. I think we'll do 2 more sprints tonight. Just 2 more. Yeah. That'll get me pretty far. 79% for me. Hi, Anna. I know, it feels like, I'm like, we didn't have daylight savings. I'm very confused as to why it feels so late. And I don't want to finish, like, I honestly just want to do 1 more sprint. But at the same time, I still have to give Oliver's medicine at 11:30. It's like, let's be honest, I'm not going to be going to sleep. Ugh. 2 more chapters in that sprint. Awesome. I need to count my chapters. Although I think this book has shorter chapters, which is great. Let me see. Yeah, I still have so many pages left. Is that right though? 450 something? Yeah. I have like 110 pages left. Have I seen the new music video? Did I stay up until 1 in the morning to watch the music video when the album dropped? And have I had the album on repeat? And have I been listening to In My Head for like over and over and over and over again? Yeah. Yes, I have. Actually, where are you? Wait, where did I put you? Hang on. Oh, wait, you're over here. Okay, the reason why these have not been opened, hang on, you need to music, chill. We're good. The reason why I have not opened these yet is because, is that a gnat? Yeah. Is because I'm waiting for my signed albums to arrive and they're still in shipping, but we have a K-pop Nara in Dallas and they had like a whole special event, right? This one girl, our K-pop Nara was giving us karma coins made of chocolate. We're in Texas in the summer, and they're giving us chocolate coins. But there was a girl that went through the line, and she 3D printed karma coins. So I think this is one of my absolute favorite things. This is awesome. They were all out of photo cards by the time we got there, but this one chick was like, I have one last batch. Because, like, she was cool with one of my friends. She was like, come pay, and when you pay, tell me who your bias is. So I did get a K-pop Nara Han card because he's gorgeous. He's just so gorgeous. While I was there, I did buy an album because we needed to like buy something. Now, karma stuff. I only got 1 accordion because I already have 2 signed albums and it's too much. So 1 accordion is okay. So Lena wins because I got the Han 8 accordion. I gotta see which one I got. I got the Barnes & Noble exclusive, so it's got a bonus photo card in here. And then I did get the Sapphire vinyl. Why do they put the price tags on there? Oh, this is like the security tag. Cool. I got the Sapphire vinyl from Barnes & Noble, and I'll be opening that as well. Yay! No. If I pull Lino, honey, I'm a Minsung fan, and I am so upset that Walmart sold out. If I pull Lino or Han, Dear Lord. But if if I pull a Chan, I'll trade you for my dear little Jisung. I'm down for that. But we'll see what I pull. I mean, I got... When is it coming? Like, it's been in Tennessee for like 2 days, so at least I know it's in the States. But I have not received my signed ones yet. Oh, you pulled Felix. Gotcha. Yeah, no, what's hilarious is I have a ton of Felix photo cards, and Felix is not my bias. Nothing against him, but he makes for really good trade opportunities. There was like 3 or 4 of his cards. Are you up there? Did I put them up there? Where did I put my photo cards? Where are my photo cards? Oh, well, that's never a good question you want to ask yourself. Like, I know. Oh, wait, it's in the K-pop thingy, isn't it? It's like... It's there. It's somewhere. I'll have to look. Why did you stop playing? Why are you doing this again? You can play the next song. Spotify. Anyways, sorry. For those who don't know, I'm a huge Stray Kids fan. So when you get me started talking about Stray Kids, I will talk about Stray Kids. But now I really want to know, where are my signed albums? Or, where are my photo cards? There they are. Okay. Anyways, I just have like, I have a baby collection. I just started. But I have like a ton of Felix. And I thought I had a double. Oh yeah, there's a double right there. So I have a lot of Felix cards that I just like. Yeah. And then I got some more official ones. But yeah, those are trade opportunities. Bangchan, surprisingly, I only have 2 Bangchan cards. 3. I only have 3. So he's not a good trade opportunity. The chance one in the blue box. I pulled the Felix, Angelino, and Sigmund. Oh, nice. I don't know what I have yet. I'm gonna do a massive tear open the box video once I get my signed albums. 5-star gave me 4 INs. Dude, there was somebody else that got like she got like 4 or 5 albums, and every single one had Han in there somewhere, and it's like, it was hilarious. I was like, gimme. Do I sleeve them? I need to buy... I've actually been looking into getting a photo card holder. I have not yet, but I need to. Right now, all I have is a little Pokemon binder. Because I didn't have a lot. And then I went to... when I went to the concert, a lot of the freebies were legit cards. Like, my friends were helping me, and they're like, this one's real. Like, majority of them were not legit cards, obviously. They're the... I forget what they're called. Lomo cards. Some of them were legit, and then I had also bought more stuff, so I got more photo. So this is all I have on official photo cards that I know of, because there's still a whole pile of freebies that my friends are going to help me dig through. But then also with all the albums that I'm getting, it's like, I need a binder. I also can't like turn this upside down because they'll fall out. This is not secure. This is very temporary. Binders damage the cards. Yeah, this one doesn't like travel anywhere. Like, this stays on my shelf. I have Pokemon cards. So this stays with a very trusting card collection, but I don't have a binder for them because I before June I only had like 10 cards. Period. That's it. So, I do have a ton of penny sleeves. I need to see if they fit my Pokemon fitted sleeves. I have a ton of options. I have regular Pokemon sleeves. Like, are you sleeves? Yeah, I have like a ton of different, like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I have a whole ton of Pokemon sleeves. I have a whole bunch of like package sleeves, so I can sleeve them. I've just never had enough to justify the means. All right, I need you to get back in there. Please and thank you. There we go. Sorry guys. If you're on my live, we will talk about books and Stray Kids and Pokemon. And you will like it. And then I will apologize. But we will have fun. I'm also gonna put this back because if I don't put it in the hallway, it's gonna fall over the place. Did this move? Why do I feel like this moved? We're probably gonna get a new comeback in December. I wonder if it's a full album or if it's gonna be like hollow or like I'm expecting something Christmassy for sure. But I mean, they've written so many. I remember the video where Lino was giving Chan the idea of Phoenix, which is why I love Phoenix so much. Phoenix is amazing as it is, but Lino gave him that idea, and we saw the live where Chan basically created Phoenix. Are too big. I know they're too big because there's Pokemon card sleeves for Japanese Pokemon cards, so I already figured since these are Korean photo cards, probably gonna be a different size. So I have to see what I have and see what I'll need to get. Collect Pokemon cards too? Yeah, we know what's up. We know what's up. Says a bit about Demon Hunters and the songs are catchy. Heck yes they are. All right, 30 minutes on the clock. Happy sprinting. I need to go to the restroom real quick. freaking music. Sorry, guys. Spotify's acting stupid. Okay, here's, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Restart. New chapter. Alright, how did that go for everyone? Come on. Don't forget to hydrate. Um, 84%. Inching. I'm inching. Page 10. No, don't tell me that. I don't even know how I'm gonna get the book. Actually, I need to text my nephews right now. So I'm like, hey, I can't pick up my book. I'll text them later on. They'll still be awake. That was way too fast. That went by really, really quick. Yeah, I was supposed to meet RF Kwong tomorrow and pick up my copy of the signed book, but the only way I'll be able to go is if my cat Oliver goes number 2 in the litter box and it looks normal and I'm able to give him a bath before 6 a.m. If that doesn't happen before 6 a.m., my spot at the author event is forfeit. So I did read as much. I had some ice cream. Oh, I'm craving like sugar, which is, I'm trying not to, like, I'm not buying any more hot Cheetos or Skittles for right now. I say that, but we'll see, because I told myself that like 2 weeks ago and then I bought some more. But I really am trying to like eat healthier. I got a rice cooker and I made rice for like the first time in my life. Yes, the first time in my life. Nobody can make fun of me because don't. But like I had rice in my fridge, and then I had like this salad, and then for lunch I had this egg, like not just the egg, but like I had a bunch of healthy stuff. So like I'm trying. The biggest battle I have is drinking water. Drink water, people. In all fairness, this is not the start of the day. I actually filled this up like after dinner time and just had it. This is not... I should pay attention to the guide, but I don't. I have like other cups that I drink during the day. But I do need to be drinking a lot more water. Chicken Caesar salads. I should probably get some croutons. I have like the sprinkled nuts with raisins. It's got sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. No, not is that pumpkin seeds? I don't know. It's got some seeds, some nuts, cranberries. I throw that on there, but I've been thinking about getting croutons. I just need to like eat healthier is my main thing. So like I'm getting back into running, but energy wise, my body has like 0 energy during the daytime. 0. I need to cut sugar. Cutting sugar is the hardest part because we become so dependent on it that you like... I used to do like these 10-day cleanses, and it's just mainly just kind of like clean out my system of gunk, not for weight loss or anything like that, but like I used to do them once or twice a year, and you can't have like sugar, or you can't have you have to have like only like natural sugar, like sugar in fruits, things like that, in moderation. And I think the hardest part is by like day 3 or 4, you're craving it. It's like you have to get past the first week, and then your cravings diminish, like little by little by little. But that first week, man, gosh, it's so freaking hard. Like right now, all I want is Skittles. I had like a few Skittles left this afternoon, and I purposely ate them to get rid of the bag so I wouldn't see it anymore. And I think I have like not even a handful. I have like a tablespoon of hot Cheeto crumbs. But so like I have raw nuts that I can munch on, which you guys can't see it because the bag's almost empty. Rana, it's... Man, like, honestly, the biggest thing, as you grow older, like, sure, for a lot of people, weight loss is a motivation. I think the biggest motivator for all adults is just energy. Like, we are so bogged down in daily life. At least I am. And it's hard to function sometimes. Like, even today, I was extremely productive today. Like, I barely had any time to, like, get on social media, to scroll, anything like that. And I just remember, like, I really wanted to take a nap so badly. Those little, there's, like, these Korean candies that are, like, coffee. Like, they have caffeine. And apparently, I have not seen K-dramas, but apparently in K-dramas, like, it's a thing where they, like, pop this, like, candy, and it's like coffee, or it's like cappuccino, like, it's like their caffeine pick-me-up kind of thing. And so when I went to the Stray Kids concert, a lot of the freebies had these, so I have, like, I have a whole jar full of them, and I didn't know they had caffeine until my friend's talking about it. So, like, every now and then, if I'm, like, middle of the day, I'm bogged down, I'm trying not to drink my caffeine super, super early. I'm trying to save it for later. I'll take one of those guys, and I'm actually pretty surprised. I think they work. Yeah, after about, like, yeah, I think about the same for me. Like, once I turned 33, 34, energy zap. Like, crazy energy zap. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, that's why I'm trying to push eating healthy. Because I can run. I know I could run, like, way better and train more efficiently if I continuously eat healthy. But I'm mainly doing it just to try and change my energy, change my productivity, be a lot more clear-headed. So in the mornings, I do, like, an overnight oats smoothie. So overnight oats with just, like, the basic materials, not the ones that you, like, buy in the store, but, like, you actually make it yourself. Whether you pop it in the fridge or I blend it in a smoothie if I'm lazy. I have found that I have the longest lasting energy when I eat that. When I would work on different jobs, if I didn't have overnight oats, I would usually get tired by, like, noonish. With overnight oats, I'm, like, full blown. My mind is just focused and productive till, like, 3. But I'm also trying to do, I downloaded, I think it's called Focus Friend. It's the little bean by Hank Green. And if you turn on focus mode, the little bean starts to knit socks. And as long as you don't touch your phone, he keeps knitting socks, and then you can change those socks to, like, buy stuff for his apartment, his little room. So that helps me not touch my phone. And then I recently discovered, I think it's called Spirit City. I gotta look into it. But a lot of streamers, I've noticed on YouTube specifically, when they go live, they have, like, this animation. And I'm like, what is that? Everyone has, like, this avatar and these cute little creatures, and they're reading a book, and apparently it's kind of something similar where you can set a timer and focus. So I'm going to be testing that out for my PC. Yeah, I can't use... It sucks, dude. I can't use Focus Friend when I'm live because my phone is right there for TikTok. But I have been using it for work today. So I would set it for an hour and I would just be doing work. I recently discovered that it asks you afterwards, do you want to set a break timer, like take a break? And I was like, oh, I never actually caught that before. I would just close out of the app once my focus time was done. So I'm going to be utilizing it more during work to get off of my phone, let him cook. But I have to have deep focus mode off. Like, deep focus mode means while the bean is knitting, if you touch your phone, like, you're distracting him. If you have it turned off, you can still use your phone and he's knitting in the background and he doesn't know. I have to have deep focus mode off only because I still have to use my phone for work. But I don't know, just I'm still motivated to, like, not touch my phone besides work while he's knitting. I named my bean Beanler Swift. Nice. I named mine Dude because I couldn't think of anything and I was like, you're just Dude for now. But then now it's like, Dude wants to focus. And I was like, you go, Dude. I used to read fanfics since I constantly use Twitter and have way too many tabs open. Yeah. Yeah, it's... the focus bean is on the phone, though, so that's good. The other one, I gotta look it up. I think it's called, like, Spirit City. Like, I've seen a lot of streamers use it, so I don't know. I don't think it's free. But I would consider... I'm trying to find something that I can utilize on my PC. And I saw a lot of, like, reading sprint streamers using some type of animation, and I'm like, they didn't download that. Like, this is something interactive. I'm trying to figure out what they have, so I think I figured it out. I'm gonna look more into it. But I don't know if it's a streamer-based thing, or if it's something everyone can have access to, and I think it's called Spirit City, because I like reverse Google imaged one of them, and I think that's what it told me. I'm not sure. Your deep focus lets you use Safari. I wonder if you can choose specific apps, or how that works. I don't know. To me, I pretend deep focus means don't touch anything. And as long as I think that, I won't touch anything. So, if I'm not doing reading sprints, but I'm reading a book, deep focus mode is on. Alright, this is the last sprint of the night. Let's make it count, everybody. Happy reading. like, I just, stuff is happening. Hang on, let me just finish this paragraph and turn the page. Is this actually happening? Or is this a vision? I'm confused. I don't even know. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So that's a nice little book. I'm confused. Like, this is a very interesting read, but it's very, I don't know. I might go through other people's reviews when I finish it and see what they thought about it, because I don't know if I'm just, like, not in the right headspace or if I'm just genuinely confused. I don't know. But anyways, that was the last reading sprint of the night. I do plan on going live more this week, as long as Oliver is good. If Oliver is good, then we're fine. If I have to go in there and clean up after him and all that jazz, then, ugh. Alright. And I hope to post more videos. Again, it's just been, like, so crazy busy and I haven't been able to really think, so. A Ship of Bones and Teeth by Karina Hale, 5 stars. I got an ARC, but it's out now. Ship of Bones. Let me mark that down before I go to sleep. I'm sorry. Ship of Bones and Teeth. Recommendation. It says here it's a dark fantasy romance with pirates. Am I getting all that right? For those who are interested in it, A Ship of Bones and Teeth, a dark fantasy romance with pirates. I might not read it myself, only because I don't tend to like sea-based books. I don't even know that's how you can call it. Like pirates and just being out in the ocean. I don't know, like, I'm just not interested in... I don't know how to word it. I don't want to be like, I don't like ship books, because that's not the right phrase. But I have noticed that. I was like, every time I pick up a book, the moment they mention a boat or an ocean or a pirate, I'm like, meh. Like, zero interest. And I don't know why. I don't have anything against it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to assess why I get that way. I've just recently noticed that I do get that way. Learn more about yourself. Dude, Katie, I did. That's because I have a 16-year-old cat covered in poop sitting in my bathroom. And we're just waiting for him to poop. It's great. But I will be saying goodnight. I think he's done with... I have a 16-year-old cat that has had diarrhea for 3 days. For anybody that's new and has not seen my TikTok video, that's what's going on. He has not pooped at all today, which is good for the no diarrhea part. Makes a mama paranoid because I'm like, turd, please. But I think we're at the stage, if he just gives me one turd and it's in good shape, I can give him a bath. Because a long-haired cat with diarrhea, and he has hip dysplasia, and every now and then he's got pain flare-ups, and he takes medicine for that. But whenever he gets a pain flare-up, he doesn't raise his tail. He keeps it down because it hurts. So when he's in a litter box and his tail is down, he decides to, it gets on his tail, and then he gets out of the litter box, and then his tail goes everywhere. It's been a very busy 3 days. And I have exhausted majority of my cleaning supplies. But he's given me a break today, and I haven't had to actually do much cleaning in the bathroom. That's a lot of TMI. But that's what I'm about to go into, because I gotta give him In about 30 minutes, I gotta give him medicine. I'll give him a little cat treat now for fun. Crossing fingers, but... Anyways, YouTube, thanks for sticking around for all that. I will say goodnight to you first. I don't have a schedule right now because of my cat, so subscribe to my YouTube channel and it should notify you app or email the next time I go live. But I do plan on doing more reading sprints. It is my birthday this week and I'm trying to figure out how to do like a readathon birthday-esque thing. Again, fully dependent on poop professor in the bathroom, so no promises, but subscribe to me, follow, and you'll be able to catch on to future reading sprints. So y'all have a wonderful night, YouTube. Thank you for hopping in. Good night.